There you go. Don't read the notes. It'll give the speech away. Just cut that out for a case of beer that I drank before I came on stage. No, just kidding. I'll drink that afterwards. How you going? You all right? Hello, Hexagon World. TEDx's. I've got all these X tattoos for you. 15 years ago, I knew it had happened. One day, finally I'd be here. Truth is, I never thought I'd be here. You probably agree with me for most of my life. You're like, fucking... Yeah, so I've been a fuck up for most of my life, to be honest. Particularly when I was a kid. I was not a particularly gifted kid in class, you know. Just fucking stare at the front of the classroom, a bit lost. You know, just look out the fucking window. I'm drawing. I've got no idea what's going on. Had to try and stick my head down and my ass up and pull my socks up and all that shit, you know, and try and succeed. I ended up repeating a year at school. That didn't really help either. And, just eventually left school at the end of year 10 and went to music uni. I gave that a crack. I went and studied music, and guess what? Buggered that up as well. Yeah. So, yeah, at that stage I didn't really know what I was supposed to be doing. All I knew is that I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to, you know, play music, something I love doing. Surprise, fucking surprise. Didn't really know how to get where I wanted to go. So, you know, I got a job. I was on the dole for a long time, but I worked all these shitty jobs, you know. I worked these jobs that tell you, like, dye your hair back from green to brown, you know. Take your piercings out. And try and sell that person over there as much popcorn as humanly possible. And no, we won't fire you. Well, I still managed to get fired from the cinema and from a lot of jobs because it's just not where I want to be. There's no success in that for me, you know. So for about 10 years now, I've been making these videos, right? I've been, you know, trying to do something that someone with this many tattoos can do, you know. Been wandering around boat shows and looking at these super yachts with fucking Ferraris parked on them. I've laughed at them and I've filmed it because it's weird. It's weird. That's someone's success. It's not to me, you know. I find that shit funny. So I kept making these videos. I kept going to different shows. People would encourage me to go to different things. I'd go to caravan shows. I'd go to... go to all sorts of wild stuff. And more people followed me and encouraged me to do my thing. You know, I'd film at work sometimes and piss my boss off. They're like, don't fucking film while you're at work. So last year, I think I got fired from my job and I thought, well, bugger it. I'll move overseas. And I went to move overseas with my girlfriend and we moved to the United States to give it a proper go. And so we flew over there and it was an interesting consulate meeting looking like this, I'll tell you that much. Got hidden by the skin of my teeth. Anyway, we were over there for a while, filming videos and having a good time. We went to Roswell, New Mexico to look for aliens. Didn't find any. Doesn't matter. It's hard to know where someone like me fits in, you know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to be, you know. I've had shitty mental health problems my whole life. I fucking had them this morning. I'll have them later on. I will. It's a hard time, so I just do what I know best, and that's to take the piss, you know. It's just my way of getting through it. I can't be grateful for these jobs that I keep getting fired from. I can't be grateful for having to dress like an asshole and try and sell someone cable TV when they don't want it. You know, I'm not grateful for that. I don't think I should be. I don't think my female co-workers should be grateful that they get paid less than me. It's a weird one. It's weird to know where I belong in all this shit. So I just filmed the videos and it seemed to be the only success I could find. So we were overseas and then we had to come back. I had to come back to Australia. It was bushfires were on. I didn't come back for the bushfires. They were already on. That was tough, you know. Came back for Christmas. We had a show offering here. I was able to host a show that was going to tour around Australia, and I met an agent. I'm thinking, fuck, this is going pretty well. met an agent. They're like, you should book a tour. You should book a small run of tours, run of shows. Got it. Run of shows around Australia, and we sold them out really quickly, and I was fucking stoked. I'm like, great. I don't have to go back to work. I could just do this. And then COVID hit, and I fucking lost it. I lost all of it, like that. Like a lot of us lost our jobs, and even the people working here would have lost all their work. It's hard. So I sat in my car with my girlfriend, and I just fucking cried, and so that's it. I've lost it. I'm dead shit again, Just gonna have to go and bust my ass and get fired somewhere else. Yeah, just didn't really know what to do. And with an imminent lockdown, I do what I always do when I'm stuck inside, and I cook food. It's what I love doing. I love cooking. I'm not half bad at it. I know I look like I'm better at other things, but I'm not half bad at cooking. And so I went to the shops, and I'd seen on the news that all these people had been fucking buying all the toilet roll and all the jar sauce. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? You know what I mean? Why are you buying all this pasta sauce in jars? You've got heaps of time. Just make it yourself, Thinking, well, fuck, maybe I'll make a video about that, Maybe I'll just make a video about that. I can't traipse around boat shows laughing at yachts, so I may as well make something taking the piss out of jar sauce. So I did. Well, holy shit. The first video got millions of views within like a couple of weeks. I had close to 10 million views. I was getting hundreds and thousands. That's fairy bread, Nat. That's not what I got. I didn't eat fairy bread. But the career just went boom. I had the TV contacting me. I had producers in LA. I had the radio, everyone telling me not to swear on TV and stuff. I had Dave Grohl message me. Fucking hell. Woo! Far out. And all because I just made fun of a jar of sauce. Because I made fun of a fucking jar of sauce. Oh, just encourage people to cook some stuff. You're talented. You can do it. You don't need to fucking let this take the piss out of you. There you go. So I suppose what I'm here to say is that, this success rhythm and this normalcy that's presented to you, particularly for someone like me, or you might not feel like you fit into this shit, maybe that's not your success, Maybe you having green hair and piercings and swearing a little too much isn't really the problem. Maybe they're the problem, Maybe you're seeming underqualified makes you qualified for your success. Thanks very much. Cheers.